Hello and welcome back to the Flaxman's YouTube channel, where we provide insurance information and advice for businesses and consumers. In this video, I will be providing a basic guide to insurance for business owners. My name's Eleanor Appleton from Flaxman's. We don't sell insurance, but we provide solutions for when things go wrong. This video is part 2 in a series of videos about insurance for business owners. The first video was on what insurance you need as a business owner. In this video, I will be helping you understand that insurance. So, you're a business owner and you've watched our previous guide, so you know what insurance you need and you know where to get it, but you don't really understand it. Well, this guide will give you more knowledge about your insurance. And as we know, with knowledge comes power. How it really works. Few people, even with the experience of buying insurance, can be expected to fully understand the meanings and implications of their insurance policy. The words in the policy are the evidence of the contractual agreement between the insurer and the policyholder, which is you. But they're not always clear and easy to understand. The people that know and understand the policy wording are the insurers and the brokers, the loss adjusters and the lawyers that support the insurance industry. They understand all the tricks, trips and traps of insurance. And there are over 300,000 insurance practitioners and over 2,000 insurance intermediaries that are there and available to help you choose your insurer and your policy. To put yourself in a position of reasonable bargaining power, you must have the knowledge and understanding of the principles of how insurance works. So here's the starting point. Insurance is a legally enforceable contract between an insurance company and the policyholder. The policyholder, sometimes called the insured, is you, the person or business or entity that buys the insurance policy. The insurance policy, often referred to just as the policy or the insurance, is an agreement to pay for loss, damage or legal liability caused by the things that are specified in the policy, such as fire, lightning, explosion, storm, flood, water damage, or just accidental damage. These are known as perils, and within the insurance policy, they will be known as insured perils or excluded perils. Some advertisers and insurance intermediaries refer to insurance as a promise to pay upon the happening of an insured event such as fire, flood, or other insured peril. Now, this is an exaggeration and can be misleading to the uninitiated in the complex world of insurance. The so-called promise to pay can be subject to a good many ifs and buts that can reduce your insurance provider's legal obligation to pay out on your claim. The ifs and buts are found in the insurance policy under subheadings such as conditions, exclusions, and self-insured excess. This is often referred to by the public as the small print, and is easily overlooked when purchasing an insurance policy, until, of course, you make your first claim. In every insurance policy, there are terms and conditions, and these include the exclusions, conditions, self-insured excess, the addenda and memoranda. But what do these actually mean? Referred to as exclusions are events that permit an insurer not to pay a claim. So, for example, the gradual deterioration, frost or wear and tear, or alternatively an existing or hidden defect, or a policyholder's defective design or material, in amongst a host of other things. There are hundreds of exclusions in insurance policies. Each insurer has a choice about what they include and what they exclude. So it's absolutely vital that you know what is not covered in a policy before you buy it. Conditions are things that you must do or must not do as part of your application between your insurer and yourself. Similarly to exclusions, there are hundreds of conditions that could be applicable to your insurance policy. And if you breach a condition, your insurer would be permitted to deny a payout on a claim from your insurance. So when you hear all this, you may be asking yourself, is insurance even worth it? And is it fair? Well, yes to both of those questions. Insurance is intrinsically fair. It is based upon the principle of sharing the risk. The losses of the few are shared amongst the premiums of the many. So the premiums are collected by the insurer, who then becomes the redistributor of those premiums to those at risk or who have suffered a loss. Insurance companies are regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority and bound by statute law, and of course subject to common law. So, insurance companies that do not play fair can be challenged, and often successfully, because the Financial Ombudsman Service, the FOS, and the courts are keen to ensure that customers are not treated unfairly by insurance companies. If you are advised by a competent, experienced insurance intermediary, then you have the extra peace of mind and support from someone who owes you a duty of care because they have advised you on the insurance that you require for your needs.
The protection and the amount of protection are always contained in a schedule to the policy. It is a separate document from the policy, and it is easily mistaken for the policy itself. The schedule contains all the detail about you and how much cover applies to you. It refers to the policy by reference to headings concerning what is insured and the other terms and conditions that apply to your insurance. It also shows the period of insurance and the premium. Modern insurance practice is to issue a policy once, and then each year to issue only a renewal notice, and after renewal, a new schedule for that year's insurance. The policy can be as many as 100 pages long, and you are expected by the insurance industry to read it and understand it and question anything you do not understand.
This is a tall order, and most people fall at the first hurdle because it's time-consuming, difficult to comprehend, and quite frankly, boring. However, in the event of a disputed claim, you may well be required to declare whether or not you have read and understood the policy wording. And if not, this could severely prejudice your hope of a successful claim. For that reason, amongst others, the service of an experienced insurance intermediary is probably the best investment you will ever make in your insurance affairs. It is not adding cost to your policy, as the broker is paid by the insurer by commission. If you wish, you can negotiate with your broker to pay a fee rather than commission.
The insurance industry is regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, and amongst its regulations is the obligation of an insurance intermediary to ascertain the demands and needs of the customer. This means finding out about your insurance requirements, your business affairs, and the risks against which you ought to be insured and matching them to policies of insurance that meet those needs.
You cannot do this for yourself online because there simply is not enough information and advice provided for you to be able to make an educated and knowledgeable decision. Well, there you have it. Flaxman's Guide to Understanding the Insurance for Your Business. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Flaxman's YouTube channel. And if you want to be kept up to date with insurance information and advice, you can go over to the Flaxman's website and sign up to our mailing list. Please do leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.